Make way for the evil genius of the sky.
And an evil genius who is now in control.
The following is the Money in the Bank ladder match. To win this match, the winner is a superstar who climbs up the ladder and retrieves a briefcase with a contract inside of it to be cashed in over the next year, anytime, any place. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Io Sky.
Io Sky's list of titles in Japan is a mile long across every major women's division.
Now here in WWE, Io's continued that success, but she has something now she didn't have then. She has control.
Io Sky made her mark in NXT history as one of the most accomplished superstars in the brand's entire history.
Yeah, but Io's change in attitude and her new allies ensure even more success in WWE.
And representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Finally, she has put the four horsewomen in the rearview mirror and calls the shots on her own.
Yeah, sadly, the hugs are long gone, and now Bayley is a brash, ruthless competitor.
She popped those crappy inflatable friends to become a bona fide role model.
Yeah, it was the worst night of Byron's life. Bayley found inner rage. Now listen, I know I felt her verbal tirades on live television. They're not fun.
Well, you can't say that Bayley is a dominant force turned mastermind since returning at SummerSlam. And she's caused a lot of damage ever since.
A woman who calls herself undeniable.
She certainly lived up to that moniker thus far.
And from Utah, Zoe Stark.
This is a tough woman.
No doubt, Zoe Stark, one of the hardest hitters in the women's division. Also battled back from a devastating torn ACL to reestablish her spot in NXT. She calls herself undeniable. Well, it's time to prove it.
I have every bit of confidence that she will.
Time for some stratisfaction.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus just always super competitive.
And all of her opponents leave the same way, stratified.
Now, when you talk about who is the greatest competitor in the women's division's entire history, you gotta mention Trish Stratus in the conversation.
The man has arrived.
And the WWE Universe is on their feet.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
A woman who has devoted her career to elevating the women's division.
Arguably the hardest working competitor in the women's division.
And she's also a leader, and she's a trailblazer.
Well, you could say that Becky Lynch has carved out a Hall of Fame career simply because she has believed in herself every step of the way.
All hail Zelina.
Queen Zelina, Cole. Put some respect on the crown's name.
And from Queens, New York, Queen Zelina.
Queen Zelina possesses over a decade of experience in the ring.
Yeah, you may not like her attitude, but Queen Zelina is a true student of the game. She knows every trick in the book, and knowing those tricks has brought her great success.
What is wrong with Queen Zelina's attitude, Saxton? You sound like a real peasant.
Give me about 4 hours and I'll tell you.
There have been many who've called themselves the queen, but Zelina is the only one with the crown.
There's the bell. This Money in the Bank ladder match is now officially underway, guys.
Oh, man, I can already tell this match is going to go in some interesting directions.
Yeah, the path to grabbing that briefcase is never an easy one. Things are about to get hectic, gentlemen.